Christopher Slitor, to be followed by Michael Bean.
All right. Dear people, my wife and I have endured a legal nightmare since Arlington County Child Protective Services abducted our daughter Sabrina. Our website, kitandnancy.com, describes our ordeal. Last April, the DC Examiner wrote an editorial called Baby Snatching by Arlington County, supporting our side. My wife, her mother, and I have spent $400,000 in legal expenses in over 3 years in court to no avail. We're appealing to the court of public opinion. CPS law does not safeguard falsely accused parents. The system is broken and corrupt. Juries are not allowed in these cases. The county's attorney, guardian ad litem, judge, and CPS agency act as a team, united to put children in foster care. There's no assurance that they don't communicate with each other, which is illegal but happens all the time. There are no financial incentives to keep a family together. Everything CPS used against us was false or grossly exaggerated. There are no rules of evidence. Here's some snapshots. My wife gave birth to daughter Sabrina. At the second week of her life, she lost less than 10% of her birth weight, which is very common. Complying with doctor's orders, my wife went with the baby to the hospital to correct this. The day before she was released, a CPS social worker came to investigate. Staff at the hospital falsely accused my wife of starving our baby. The social worker was rude and hostile. She used mental duress to force us to sign an agreement to service, which relinquished our rights. There are no Miranda warnings or written disclosures. Later, we requested to have a timeout to consult legal counsel. The county responded by ordering a removal order containing false and misleading information. Sabrina was taken from our home and put in foster care with a politically connected fertility challenged couple. Even though we complied 100% with the requirements, both CPS and juvenile court did every dirty trick in the book. The county provided no social services whatsoever, only minimal visitation. When Sabrina started to cry at visits, the county did nothing to resolve this. We had to hire our own social work team at our own expense. They stopped Sabrina's crying within a week. The county deceived us at every turn and ran out our legal clock. Every time the statute had a time limit for legal response from the county, they either waited until or beyond the deadline with no legal penalty. The legislature needs to review and reform CPS law to protect civil liberties. County CPS agencies should be thoroughly investigated, and I do urge you to cut their budgets to the bone. Thank you.